What's up, chat? How are we doing today? Today we have a fun stream. I'm just going to be going over some editing tricks. We're going to be going over reviewing your guys' videos live. It's been a minute. It's been a minute again. And then, yeah, anyways, I'm going to be going over some music video editing stuff with our new auto edit plugin. We did a couple updates on this, but other than that, feel free to put your edits in the chat. I am checking my stream right now to make sure that we are good. One second. But yeah, anyways, for those of you who haven't been here before, type in chat what you had for breakfast and what project are you working on right now. Let me know if the mic is too loud, too quiet. Let's start with editing a music video. So I've been using this one project for the past few months actually, for this auto edit project, but don't worry, I'm shooting another music video this week. I stepped away from shooting music videos pretty recently to go all in on this plugin, but then I have no music videos to edit with the plugin. I mean, to showcase, so it's kind of double whammy, but it's whatever. 1 second, I'm trying to figure out where I put this folder for the 15th time. It may be under, oh, that's what it was. It was under extra brain. Yeah, let me know what projects you're working on and what effects are you trying to learn. I actually am also going to try to do a live, effect breakdown, because I actually want to create this new tutorial. I want to make this new tutorial. It's on this Y2K-ish looking effect, but I don't know how to make it, so I'm going to be putting it in. Alright, what's up guys? I just saw the chat right now. Please help me with some raw footage for music video editing if any client agreed with you in the past. Are you saying you want raw footage for music videos? Yeah, I think so. I think I can do that. I can send you some of these clips. So this video right here that I'm editing is I just made a face reveal video on my other channel. So if you want to review your edits, you can join the Discord. So the Discord is linked in the chat, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have submit edits in Discord. 1 second, I'm putting in the chat. I set this up all the time, and then we'll do this emoji. Ta-da. Okay. All right, so you can submit your edits in Discord channel, and then that's where I'll be able to find them. So yeah, would love to review your face reveal video. Yeah, so you're asking for raw footage. Yeah, I could definitely send you. So this is some raw footage that I have right here. This is of one of my friends. And why can I see my cursor? Okay, yeah, this is one of my friends. I've been using this music video for the demo of this plugin, as I was saying, for the past few months. So I want to get some new footage as well. But yeah, you can totally use this footage. I mean, also I have some music videos that I haven't even kind of gotten around to editing. They're just projects that just kind of fell off. So definitely join the Discord and send a message there. So as you saw, I'm opening my Discord right now. So if you guys are submitting stuff, I've not yet seen them yet, but 1 second. If you guys haven't seen this plugin before, I have to show you. So the auto edit plugin is our new plugin that we made for Premiere. And as you saw, I just uploaded my music track, my performance shots, and my B-roll clips. And then I hit continue, and look, it automatically imports my entire music video into the timeline. I can synchronize it using the Premiere Sync feature. Then I hit next, and what it does is it detects the beat of the song, and then it will edit your music video to the beat of the song. So I can let's do stairs, variation, and we'll do collapse. And then no markers. Then I'm gonna hit proceed to B-roll. So I can trim out how much B-roll shake that I want. Will it be available on Discord? You can DM me on Discord, and then I'll send you the footage, if that makes sense. But yeah, so then what I'm gonna do, hold on, I'm opening up my Discord right now. As you can see, it's up, open. Okay, there you go. Join the server. Put it in general chat. If you want me to review your videos, put it in general chat. General talk. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I hit trim B-roll, and then it's gonna trim out all the shaky and blurry parts of my B-roll, which is one of my favorite features so far. And I actually haven't done like enough promo for it as much as I should have. It's like a crazy feature, guys. Like, I'm not even lying. So as you can see, it is trimming. What footage is this? It's like random footage. Okay. As you can see, it's going to start trimming my B-roll. It's going to give me an estimated time of arrival. I'm trying to show you the B-roll clips of what they look like beforehand, because I realized I didn't do that. Also, put in chat what you had for breakfast today. What did you have for breakfast today? I had a spam musubi and a blueberry sausage. It sounds disgusting. No, it was a blueberry pancake, like corn dog. Like, they take a sausage and then they wrap it in a blueberry corn dog. So you can see it trim my B-roll, and then watch what happens in this main sequence. I'll get to this in just a bit. Look, it cut 58 seconds of B-roll, and now it's gonna automatically edit my entire music video to the beat of the song. What? Look at this. Look at. Oh my goodness. This is one of my favorite things to watch on stream. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I'm getting. I could send this to Nate. Okay. We kind of encountered a little glitch there, but it worked. It did edit my music video to the beat of the song. So yeah, we have a music video. Look at that. Full music video. And there should be. Oh, I didn't click. This is a music video. That's why I was like, where did the B-roll go? So you have to click, is this a music video? And then it'll add B-roll to your clip. But I can do it again. Anyways, oh, Nate's here. Okay, thank you so much, Nate. I was like, dude, I gotta send this to Nate right now. Try adding more tracks to see if it avoids it. Okay, yeah, let's do that, dude. Thanks so much for being here. I was like, oh my gosh, like I got the error. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's do this one more time. So basically, if you get the plugin, I'm just like completely open and honest about this, because it's all about, feedback, being honest with the customers and showing you what this does. Anyways, if you have your music video clips, right, like raw footage, like you were talking about, who is it, Frag earlier, raw clips, performance takes, you import them, you sync them, and normally, you have to go in and automatically cut and then trim and be like, oh, I want this scene to show, and then you cut this part, and then you cut this part, and then you cut this part. It just takes so much time, right? Well, you don't have to do this anymore. You can automatically upload your tracks and your B-roll and your music track, and you'll get a rough cut of your entire music video. So I'm going to hit collapse. I added these other few layers, Nate, by the way. I'm going to enable all these values just to see. So now I'm going to hit markers, and then you can put the link in the general chat. Raw footage, please. Yes, I will DM you after the stream. I think I might have it on a Dropbox. 1 second. Actually, you know what, Frag, I can send this to you. Give me 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit variation right here, and then I'm going to hit proceed to B-roll, and then we're going to do, yes, this is a music video, trim B-roll. So now let's see if this works. Yes, okay, I'm so glad we could test this live. Anyways, let me pull up that footage for you while I wait, Frag. This is something, you know what, I should just put this stuff on my site, actually, like raw music video footage, or maybe I'll do a competition, like one of those editing competitions. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested. I never thought, like, I don't know. I've never actually myself participated in an edit competition, but there'll definitely be some prize money. Rolling music video. Oh, what do you know? Oh, wow. I still have all this footage too. Okay. Here, Frag, I can send you this. Okay. Raw free music video footage. For those of you who just joined the stream, what's happening right now on my Premiere Pro screen is this plugin is automatically trimming my B-roll for me. So it created the sequence. Now let's go back to this and see if it persists. Nate, if you're still watching. Okay. So it's adding the B-roll. And then it's adding, you see it's adding, everybody else, it's adding B-roll on the top layer. And then what it's going to do is it's going to cut up our, okay. I think it was just adding extra tracks. And I turned on all these layers too. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, now what did it do? I don't know if you're still watching, Nate, but as you could see, it did that thing again where it imported the audio from the B-roll. No, that's interesting. You know, I've never encountered this issue before. Okay, we have an edit. We have an edit in the chat. I'm going to review it. Nate, if you're still here, I'll DM you. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say your name on stream. Anyways, thanks guys for submitting. Let's get to some reviewing. Okay, so first up we have the one. I'm just reading your Discord name. That's what you submitted. Face reveal behind maximum effort. Okay. Oh, why is it so low quality? Okay. Oh, we got the stream. We got the RGB computer. Did you film this as well, or did you just? Cool. Oh, cool. Oh, this is cool. Whoa, that was sick. Okay, we gotta. Oh, it's like Spider-Verse. I see what's going on. Wait. I'm gonna rewind this real quick. This is pretty cool. So it looks like you got the like, you know, fade in and of the chat and everything. One thing I recommend, what camera are you shooting this on? Because the low light is a little bit grainy, but if you, I mean, the edits are still fire and they definitely make up for it. This is sick. Is this a template, or did you animate this completely from scratch in After Effects? Because if you animated this from scratch, this is insane. And I love the halftone on everything. This is cool. I love the Spider-Verse stuff. Sick. So real quick, I've tried to do Spider-Verse edits before. I did one for like a school project and like long time ago. And I know exactly like what. Actually, no, I did a Spider-Verse edit on this channel. It's a short. I can link to it. But one thing to keep note of is if you do too much halftone, it becomes kind of hard to see what is going on. So one thing I'd recommend doing is, I don't know if you already applied a threshold to this beforehand, but duplicate your roto layer, apply a threshold effect, and then what you can do is you can add like highlights to the subject. And I'm so glad you brought this up, because the effect that I actually want to demo later today is just of that. So yeah, anyways, I would just say like add some threshold. I could show it just a bit in After Effects. This also, by the way, if you add like maybe a I don't know, pixel, like a grid effect to your screen, that can make it look really cool. Cool. Yeah, also this too, it's kind of grainy. There's a couple apps that actually screen record based off the HTML, not your screen, so you don't get pixels when you get edits like this. But yeah, this is sick. I'm gonna kind of like go through this a bit because we have a couple other videos to go through. But yeah, we'll get to the face reveal. Is the face reveal like a grand moment? Cool. Okay, yeah, overall, great editing. I love the camera movement. I think this part was definitely the coolest. As I said before, just a couple of things are, you know, the grain on the screen recordings. Maybe you can cover that up with a grid. And then what you can also do is you can add that halftone, that threshold effect to your subject when you rotoscope them, so that you don't get too much halation. You know what? I will literally show this right now, because sorry, I'll get to the next submission in just a bit, I promise. Oh, we got a couple more submissions. So the reason why is, dude, the effect that I was literally gonna go over today was based off of this. So let me open this up. Random. Oh, do I have it? I think I have the file. This is so cringe, guys. I was testing around. I made a test edit earlier today, and my Finder's not opening. There we go. Okay. It's called, one second. When I'm in like the zone, I can't be pulled out. AP, no. Final packs. Damn, where did I put it? Anyways, what we can do is we can just open a new comp, do a simple quick test. We'll just grab some random footage, and I'll show you what I mean. So, for example, here we go. We have a clip in here, and what I meant by the threshold effect is, so let's say right here, we rotoscope out our subject, and we get a very rough edit. By the way, did anybody download Premiere Pro Mobile? It's been the project of the week. Just came back from SF 976. Sorry, I'm just trying to show you this really quick viewful. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Resolution full. Okay, there you go. Now we can rotoscope. Just to show the lengths I go for you guys. Okay. All this to show threshold highlights. So what you can do is, let's say you have a clip like this, your person's rotoed, and what you can do to create that like Spider-Verse look is, number one, duplicate your adjustment layer, duplicate your rotoscope layer. And then what you're gonna do is turn off that duplicate layer. I'll just delete these two so you can see what I'm working with. We have two layers, right? And then this first bottom layer, to create that posterize effect, you just search for the posterize effect like this, and then you can kind of get like a interesting looking posterize effect. Also, if you have sapphire posterize, I think this one's way better. This is personally my favorite. And then what you can do is, for this top one right here, we're going to turn this to threshold like this, CC threshold, and then I'm going to do just a couple of these, like keep it very based on the edges. Oh, I'm missing something. Maybe it's not CC threshold. Just the threshold. It's the same. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on this bottom layer. And then we have this changed to the blend mode of screen. And then we can take the halftone effect from Sapphire, which it looks like you were using, and then apply this to just the threshold one over here. And then if we increase the dots, unless I'm tripping, pre-comp this, move all attributes into new comp, halftone, dots frequency, load our preset. There you go. There you go, newsprint. I'm gonna hit load, and then I'm gonna change the blend mode from this to something like screen, and then that way you can get like halftone. That's all I wanted to show. So you can make highlights based off of the halftone, and it kind of looks more just like accurate and comic book-ish, cartoonish. Anyways. Excuse my tutorial. Okay, moving on to the next submission. Thanks so much for submitting. Moving on to the next one, guys. Thanks so much for waiting. Okay, so we have another submission from Nadubs. Thank you for submitting. So we have a music video. Oh, cool. Ooh, love the font choice and love the color contrast as well. Did you use like a Gaussian blur and then like noise on top of this to make it blend in? Or did you use Gaussian blur in like certain parts of the text? Looks like you did a mask. Yeah, this is really sick. FYI, did you shoot this in 60 frames per second or 24? Because that kind of looks like 60 frames per second. So prod by red. I wouldn't do that prod by red part. I do like the whip zooms. Those are cool. Text is cool. What else is in here? Cool VHS. Oh, CRT. Whose CRT effects are that? Sick. Oh, this is Esco. Sick. So it kind of goes. Was that the only scene in color so far? Oh no, there's color before. Oh, are you using Dehancer to color this, or this looks like Dehancer kind of, like the red, the way the red is it's coming off in this like very like pulled red effect. This glow is cool too. That could have been a cool AI transition, by the way, if you wanted to do that. Right there, you do freeze frame and then it like. Yeah, so far loving the whip transitions. Love the black and white usage. That was definitely sick. I think the only thing, yeah, this definitely looks like you're using Dehancer. So the color looks so clean. The only thing so far that I am not, I wouldn't say like opposed to, would possibly be, oh, we have another submission. Yes. Yeah, you submitted a couple days ago. I'll check that out, SQ. Thanks. So the only thing that I would say I would personally change is this font part in the beginning. I wouldn't use this personally. I know it might be a stylistic thing for you, but I wouldn't do the like lens distortion optics compensation thing that you're using. And then also over here, this one, something about it, I don't know, it's just like it kind of not aesthetic. I think it's because the text is kind of moving. The prod by red is like, it just feels like disconnected. Maybe if you added some noise, Gaussian blur, and then overlay blend, it could like feel more part of the video, but the text feels a little bit disconnected from the video. And then also you're kind of going for this like grunge like aesthetic like film effect. And then I don't know, I always associate optics compensation effects with like those liquid warp effects from After Effects. I don't know, it's just kind of a little bit of a different vibe, but it can work. Depends on how you use it. Those are the only things I would say. So far, really well done. Shot composition, if you shot this yourself, props. And I mean, the color grade is great. Don't forget to mention that as well. Yeah, did you use Dehancer? Sorry, I haven't been seeing the chat. Oh yeah, he said yeah, it's Dehancer. Sick. Yeah, overall, great work. Yeah, overall great work. I think you did a great job. This is cool too. There are, yeah, I think I'm trying to like usually in music videos you like to stick to 2 to 3 maybe like coherent themes. You definitely stayed consistent with the CRT and VHS throughout it, so it worked out. I think in the beginning I was a little bit off put because I wasn't certain where you were going with it, because it was like black and white. I was like, oh, so is this going to be like film grain and like grunge mixed media maybe? And then there were some CRT effects thrown in the middle. I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of random, but you stayed consistent with it throughout the whole video, so it definitely held its theme and worked out. But overall, great work. Keep it up, Ludo. Moving on to the next edit submission by Lil Nendo. Thank you, Lil Nendo, for waiting. So, whoa, this is sick. Oh, this is cool. Is this what's his name? Fred Pelly's mixed media thing? I'll turn the music on. Whoa, we got some like alien. Whoa, is this AI or did you? What plugin is this? I know this. I know it. Is it? This is Fred Pelly's mixed media thing. No. This is definitely some Blender in here. I love the texturing on it. One thing I would recommend is make the texture bigger because it's so cool. But it's super small. It's almost unnoticeable. Like increase the scaling of it so that way you have more pixels and more like, you know, size to it. That'd be sick. If you animated this on Blender, this is awesome. This is crazy. Wait, did you animate all this or is this a gameplay? Or am I like, sorry. I don't know. I'm not like super tapped in with gaming right now. Overall, yeah, this is really cool. If you're doing like the camera shakes, let me know which parts of this did you edit. Dithering on iPhone and AI video gen. Oh, this is all AI video gen. Wow. Wow. This is cool right here. You see how you made the texture like a lot bigger? It just looks like so much sicker. Oh yeah, that looks like AI video gen. Yeah, this is cool too. Which model are you using? Are you using Sora or VO3 or Renway? Because it's relatively consistent if you're doing this all with video gen. You can send your edit in the Discord. It is pinned on the top of the message if you want to do reviews. Overall, really great work, Lil Nendo. I think you said it was dithering on iPhone. I'm actually not sure what that is. Are you referring to like an app? Cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. Never mind. I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, this is sick. The only thing I would recommend, as I said before, is just make the texture a little bit bigger so it's more visible. I can't see the playhead. My computer's blocking it. Okay. And then also just the screen goes black for like a bit at the end. It's kind of funny though how everybody wants like a full music video in short form now. Yeah, sick. Great work, Lil Nendo. Moving on to the next submission from Ezekiel. Sorry, Ezekiel. I'm not sure if I like ever mispronounce your name, but if there's a particular pronunciation or way to pronounce it, let me know. Cool VHS. Are you using that one in After Effects? What's it called? NCHS or whatever. Oh yeah, you guys gotta see NCHS. This thing is insane. Sorry, I'm gonna get to it. 1 second. NCTS or something like that. What is it called? NTSRC or whatever. Yeah, this one. It gives like, you see that it makes it like super VHS, and then you can like increase the random seed. You can increase how much VHS you want it. It's insane. Anyways, sorry, I'll get back to your video. So we got some concert highlight over here. Sick. This is very heavy emulation, but it looks dope. There's a lot of like clarity. Did you shoot this on a real VHS or are you like emulating this? That's cool. Sapphire. Yeah, cool use of Sapphire under the emulation. I would personally just do a little bit less. Maybe you can mix in some just real good clean, you know, DSLR footage within the VHS. Because it is kind of a lot, but this is sick. Titles card. Oh yeah, see, this is cool. Like, use that type of footage for the beginning as well. Because sometimes if you do too much VHS, it can be like a lot. Oh, cool. Hand ghost trail. That's a seam. Yeah, that's sick. And then the text on the wall. This is sick. Camera movements and movements. Sorry. Sometimes I have the tendency to like go in and just like rip things apart. But overall, camera movement, like shakes, the effect so far is sick. I love the text on the wall and the fact that it's tracked with this like camera movement that you either already have or you're doing this after. That was sick. This is sick. Very brain rot. Are you trying to go for brain rot vibe? This is cool. This is really cool. Oh, we got the tracking. Yeah, this is, oh, I love this plugin. What's it called? Box Track or something like that. I wanted to get it. It's just like $100, and I was like I would do it for one tutorial. This is cool. This is wait a minute. This is kind of cool. This one is cool. I'm assuming you are using, is it like some sort of kaleidoscope? Or is it a sapphire preset? I know the sapphire chrome warp. Yeah, how did you create this one? This one's cool. I would like either use a kaleidoscope overlay. I forget what the effect type is called in Premiere or After Effects. And then, or if not, I would just manually do this by duplicating his rotoscope and then adding a warp chroma blur adjustment layer and masking it so that it only affects these sides. Yeah, how did you create this? This is sick. It almost looks like a real piece of glass. Have you ever messed around with having real glass on your lens? Oh, or is it just a kaleidoscope lens on your camera? Because that could totally get the job done. That's sick. This is a cool collage. Yeah, overall, this is really good. Really good. Oh, cool data moshing. Yeah, there's a lot going on in here. This took a lot of work. Is that dehancer as well? It's just the way the blues are like portrayed. Looks cool. That was cool. There's like a lot going on in here, yeah. This flash right here. The flash transit, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, that was sick. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I know this one. I saw an effect like this on Pinterest, and then I tried to make a tutorial on it, and then I came up with a new idea, and then it just kind of like morphed into its own effect. But that's sick. Yeah, overall, really great editing. The only thing I would, like I said, my only recommendation and advice is tone it down on the emulation over here. Like, unless if there was actually shot, because it looks like it's not shot on an actual VHS camera. It looks like you shot on like some DSLR and you're using an emulator. And usually you can tell if it were shot on a emulator, like an actual VHS camera, maybe it would be cool. But you can just tone it down a bit. It doesn't have to be so much VHS. I used to do that too. I get client notes one time. Somebody was like, hey, music video was sick, but there's just too much VHS. Like stuff like this too. You can just make this just the actual footage itself. I think sometimes as editors, we always have the tendency of feeling like, oh, there needs to be more. But sometimes you actually just need to do less. And you'll also save more time. This is a sick title. Love the textures on it. But overall, really great edit. I think the pacing, the effects are really sick on this. Yeah. Did you also over here, I think another thing to note, you have this bloom emulation. I'm not sure if you're using Dehancer for it or if you're using some other plugin, but sometimes the shot just might be okay like as is. Like a good color grade. Or if you're using, the only exception once again is if you're using VHS on the actual camera, or sorry, I haven't even been looking at the chat. Real footage was recorded with a camcorder, Vision plugin, emulating Signal plugin. Yeah, okay, awesome. So yeah, if you have a real bloom filter, that's okay. If you have a real kaleidoscope filter, that's okay. And if you have a real VHS camera, I'm okay with it. It's just really, it's like, it's all dependent on how you use it. Let me sit 1 second. I actually happen to have one. This is my kaleidoscope filter. It's pretty dinked up now. Man, what happened to this filter, man? I forgot about this in my backpack and got super chipped up. But as you can see, let me see if my camera is showing it properly. This is, dude, it takes your footage to a whole other level. So yeah, I mean, obviously it just works like a normal kaleidoscope, but when I put it up to the camera, you'll get things that you just simply cannot get inside of Sapphire or After Effects. And I love using I went from sole editor to only practical effects. I love practical effects so much because you'll get chroma and light that is specific to the video. It's just it looks so sick. Look at my camera. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Anyways, you can check out one of these on Amazon. I think I got this one for $30. It used to have a handle to it and then lost it. But if you can ever get the chance to, I know we're mainly editors and most people on this, or my subscribers, are editors. But if you do also happen to shoot your footage as well, practical effects take your footage to the next level. One other practical effect that I love to do is actually it's not super mind blowing, but having a real VHS camera definitely helps. And then I'm trying to think. Yeah, prisms just really help your footage. Anyways. Oh no, what's happening? I am missing files on my stream. What is going on? Why are we missing the files? That means my stream cam is gone. Is it? Oh no, it's good. Okay, if anybody else submitted any other edits, let me know. I am down to review them, but I do want to show you, I do kind of want to make this tutorial or just try to figure it out. And then, oh, somebody did submit an edit. Okay. 1 second. I have to open this on Safari because I can't watch TikTok on Chrome. Oh, I'm echoing. Okay. You can submit in the Discord. So go to Discord, and then what you can do is you can submit your edits in Discord in the general chat. 1 second. Whoever just submitted recently with a TikTok link, I am going to get to yours just a bit. Right here. Here we go. Okay, cool. Is this Laserdym? Laserdym. Why does Laserdym do his music videos in these random? I feel not like nobody's ever not done a video on a junkyard, but it's just when Laserdym is there, it's just funny. This is sick. A lot of crazy Sapphire going on. This is a cool 3D intro pack with the cigarettes. Chroma warp. the wiggle, the light. That low shutter one is interesting. Like that you made the aspect ratios come in. You know what I'd recommend is if you did this aspect ratio effect on a scene where he's like full body, but then you have him outside of the aspect ratio. So let's say the aspect ratios come in and then he's still like his head is rotoscope, so it's on top of the aspect ratios. That'd be sick. I mean, it's been done before, but like, yeah, it just makes it feel, you want to make the viewer feel like they're having a out of world experience. Love the glowing hand trails. They are a bit harsh. I'm not sure if that was intended that way. Like the ones I've seen before, like the ghost glowy ones, but it looks sick. That tracking with the text is a little bit off because you can see the camera kind of moves and then it fucks up After Effects like tracking, but you don't even have to 3D track it sometimes. You can just overlay it as is. Yeah, overall, really cool. I think the best part right here is just also, I don't know, it's all preference. Tone it down on the wiggle shakes. It's like kind of heavy. Pretty heavy. Does it, like I said, sometimes less is more. So maybe you can just do, I know it's like what's that command where it's like distance to the warp is like frames distance and it starts at like 15. Maybe if you just do it at like 8 or something. What is it called? I now have to know. Warp. Oh, it's called chroma warp. Is that what it's called? What, am I stupid today? Oh, here it is. Okay, I was like, what? Where am I tripping out? Okay, yeah. So what I'm saying is like oh, that's what it's called, steps. Like when you do steps, maybe just do 8. So it's like, you know, not too much. Or no, it's not steps. It's distance actually. My bad. So it's like it starts at 0.8 and then do like 2 or 1. Because 1 sets it to none, and then if you do 1.1, that's like a little bit, but then if you do 0.8, you're getting more. So if you do less distance, it just feels a little bit cleaner. Anyways, all that to say, great edit overall. Definitely took a lot of work, a lot of keyframings for sure. I can tell that. Yeah, keep it up. It looks sick. Who submitted next? You don't have to watch the full video, but I think you think it's cool. The Discord server is tweaking. Yeah, overall, great work. Yeah, if you can't join can you not join the Discord? It should be in general talk. Paste links in general chat. And then, yeah, it should be able to work. So if you want me to review your video, join the channel and then paste the links in general chat, and then that way I can review it best. I do want to show, so guys, there's been this guy, what's his name? Super Bunda Edit. Oh my gosh. He's in, Super Bunda Fighter or something like that. Yeah, he's insane. His editing style is like insanity, and I've been trying to make this inside of After Effects. 1 second. Okay, so where did he make recently that I was like, oh my gosh, I need it. This video blew up. So it's like this Gmod style of editing, and the sound effects are just like super, but like you see it's like all in like low quality 240, and it's like supposed to be that way. And then there's like this kind of like Spider-Verse feel to it, but I love this. This looks so sick. And he's using this all with a green screen. And then like there's camera movement, and you can definitely tell it's definitely animated for sure, somewhat in Blender, but overall just really sick. The way it's done and the way the camera moves, you can tell he's just standing still on a green screen. Anyways, I think this one is cool. I want to make another one of these. And like the VHS emulation, I believe that's the NC or NCTRS or whatever. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if the Discord is working. Look at this. He's doing camera movement inside of Blender, and then they're like old Gmod maps, and then it's like moving. I don't know. I think this is super cool. All right, I'm done glazing. Done with the glazing. Okay. Same link. Help feedback. What can we not figure out? Let me see. Let me check the Discord. Oh, I see. Unusual activity. Oh, okay. Mark as resolved. No, I'm not gonna ban. Okay, sorry. I see what's happening. They were flagging you guys as spam activity because everybody just came in and started pasting links, you know? But don't worry, we fixed it. So it should work now. Try pasting your links again, and it should work. I didn't think about that because it's like, oh, you know, people come into your server and then just spam links. Wait a minute. But anyways, I was trying to make this, I really want to make that like super bunda edit style. I think what it mainly consists of is mosaic, sapphire, and this is, by the way, all under. So like if you do mosaic, sapphire, and then you do a mount down to like, oh, not a mount, not preserve chroma. How do I haven't used this one in a minute. Let me turn the visibility off on this, and then, yeah, what is going on? Blur mask, mosaic. Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. I'm not even on mosaic. So let's do mosaic down to like 100, 200, and then 202 again, and then we get this really sick like pixelation. And then on top of that, of course, you have the NCHS, and then you can increase this to like have so much more VHS on it as well. The snow, the detail. Yeah, this looks like so 2000s. Looks like I'm watching something on TV. I haven't even like messed around with all the settings on NTSC. I keep calling it NCRS or whatever. I just kind of go in and like randomly control values, and then I get cool looks. Look at how sick this VHS looks, no? And then what I can do is I can add that Spider-Verse effect, and then you get a really cool looking effect with like, and then you put a Gmod background behind it. And I think that's how it's done. Okay, reset the feedback. Okay. Oh, you got it again. Can you just DM it to me personally? Sorry about this. I don't know what's going on why it's banning everybody right now. I had a a bot in here to like make sure that, you know, there wasn't like so much spam, but yeah, I don't know what is going on. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, you pasted in the wrong channel. Okay, sorry, no worries. So auto edit feedback is it's our plugin. I was looking in the general talk. It has to be sorry. Okay, I see you guys' stuff. Thanks for submitting. I was like, where are the links? Okay, so starting first with Kivo. It's supposed to be in general channel, but it's okay. No worries. I found it.
No one's had a rise like E. From beating the 2020.
Oh, cool. It's like a docu. Is this AI generated with the cartoon, or did you draw this yourself?
From an industry joke to a serious game changer, and it seems he's just getting started.
Sick. If you drew all this yourself, this is insane. Wow. Wow, yeah, this is crazy. I love the I'm assuming this is done in After Effects, or are you using character animation as well? Because there's that Premiere tool, it's called character animation, and you can animate the like hands of everything. I've never used it because I don't like really make cartoon animations, but this is sick. This is like a lot of work. One thing I kind of have a question about is what's up with the channel blur? Like, is that intentional, or because I think it looks really cool as is, and then sometimes the channel blur kind of pulls me out of the experience. But this overall looks really, really sick. Look at the map. This is crazy animation. Yeah, this is crazy. So is it it's like supposed to be a docu? Oh, we have some brain rot over here. Okay, this is my scene. Okay. Brain rot. What I would do here is, if you're going to try to go for this like VHS, like I said, blending, you always want to make sure that textures are aligned with like the visuals. You know, clean text can work, but if you can find a way that you can interlace the text, or like I said, use this effect right here, NCMTSC-RS in After Effects. It's free, but as you can see, it like creates textures on stuff. Let me pull up your video again one more time. So if you make that text blend in with the VHS behind it, that would look sick. Only advice, because this looks like a music video edit. This is cool too. Cool textures there. Bro, do you have my my Fruitiger Metro? I'll send you just the file of the PSP animation. I made this I couldn't find, so in the Fruitiger Metro pack, it's like, you know, based off of early 2000s aesthetics, and one of the backgrounds that we have is a background of the PSP screen, but I couldn't find it online like in a high quality version, so I recreated it from scratch. But I'll send it to you for free because this is fucking sick. Okay, I see. Is because you're going for the interlace, it's supposed to be like the screen, so is that why the channel blur? Other than that, like the animation is insane. I don't draw or like animate with drawings, so I understand how much work this takes. This is crazy.
And since he made so much music, he knew who he was. But that just made his personality all that more natural. He was recording over 200 songs a month, which put so different.
Yeah, really well done. Great job with the animations. Is this on After Effects or solely on Premiere? I just like the channel blur. Yeah. No, if you just like channel blur, it's cool. It works. It definitely doesn't like ruin anything. It was just like, I honestly don't even think anybody notices that. It's just I'm like a video guy. But yeah, maybe I did too much channel blur. No, this is overall really great. The only thing I mentioned, like I said, is textures. And then, you know, one thing I will say, great drawings, great animations, consistency. Does feel like some parts kind of feel a little bit inconsistent. So you kind of have this like brain rot effect going on right here. And then other parts of the edit are like the Mario Kart theme. And then within the Mario Kart theme, it's like this part's drawn, but then this part is like realistic looking. It's just like a little bit like style wise, there's a lot going on. And I think if you found a way to, I don't know what the answer is, but like if you found a way to either keep it all in this cartoon style the entire way, or if you have like a format for certain, because obviously it's a documentary, so you're gonna need to show some real footage and real interviews. I think you did it okay with the Venetian blinds, like CRT effect thing, but like parts right here, it's like the Zach Bia interview. Maybe if you did this like in the screen of like a Nintendo DS or whatever, because it's like on theme, and then you draw the Nintendo DS with the drawing style that you're using, then that way it stays like, you know, somewhat in the similar theme. But some parts it does feel like this, I don't know what animation this style is, or if this is like the artwork itself. And then yeah, this is cool. See the way you did it, this is what I'm talking about right here, like this. If you did this more, I think that would be really cool. But overall, really great work. I'm like I said, I'm not like an artist, and like this is incredible, the amount of effort that it took to make this. So props to you, man. Anyways, great work. Love the channel. I will give you a sub. And yeah, thanks so much for submitting. Sorry for the delays in the Discord channel. Moving on to the next edit. So next up we have Slow Hail. Thank you, Slow Hail, for submitting. Thank you, Jiva, for submitting. So we have a music video here. Okay. Sick. Okay, there's like a rotoscope effect. Okay, so for this one, one thing I would recommend is I'm trying to like, I don't know, it kind of does feel a little bit random. Rotoscope edges are pretty harsh right here too. There's like a frame of black that flashes too as well there. But maybe you could just cut or fade to the effect itself. But overall, it was a cool intention. Did you shoot this as well? Because it's really well shot. That was sick. That was a cool transition. Cool. One thing to hide when you do these zoom through effects is add a lot of motion blur. Like a lot of motion blur. Because you're going to be scaling up an image. And when it gets like this close to the screen, you can start seeing pixels. So you want to add like the radio motion blur. This, I would add some motion blur as well, or add a blending mode or something so that it feels part of the scene. Okay, cool. So you have a lot of motion blur there. See, these ones are like really cool because there's like a lot of motion blur, so it's like really easy to see. That was pretty trippy. I like how it's on beat. That was really great. So once again, you did this transit. These are cool. This is kind of random. I personally wouldn't do this. I know who used to do this? Cole Bennett used to do this a lot, where he'd do like a freeze frame of a rotoscope, and then the person would like slide in. And I was like, I remember when he did that. It was like 2018. It was like, oh my gosh. It has to be very. You have to. What's it called? It's all about eye tracking and where your eye is led throughout the scene. So I think the reason why this one feels a little bit random, so obviously the scene before it, you're focused on the center of the eye that you're zooming through. So that's cool. And then it lands right on her where she's in the center. So great. And then this like roto part, she kind of like pops, she does like a wiggle effect, and then it's like, I don't know. It's something about it is like jarring. Like I'm focused. My eye is focused in right before this. Let me see. My eye is focused right around in this smaller scene area, and then she kind of like pops in a larger zone of realm, and it just kind of is kind of a jarring effect. I would just find a way that maybe you can like blend it better, but overall, this is cool. Once again, this right here, if you can blend that, another rotoscope transition. See, that was cool. Like this is what I'm talking about, where you have the, like, it's easy for my eye to track the rotoscope effect. Like, I was like, oh, it comes in here, and then, you know, it's a really great example. You know, it's a really great example of the rotoscoping recently is, what was it called? It was the Diamond Visuals, what was that girl's name? Man. It's gonna come to me, but it was of this one girl, and she was like collabing with Glorilla, uploads videos, playlist, outside Diamond Visual. Anyways, it was just like a really interesting style of rotoscoping where it's like a mix. Like you take the rotoscope effect, and then I guess he did it here as well with this Tekka video, and then there's like cuts between the scene. Like it uses the actual scene itself, and then like this, like stuff like this. That's sick. or you have like a flash behind the person and it's rotoscope. Like that's really cool. It's like integrated rotoscoping. I'm not sure what the name itself would be called, but that's a great example. And there was recently another example he did with man, that one girl. I forgot what her name was, but I did a tutorial on it on my channel. Anyways, all that to say, that was cool. That was cool. Is that tracked to her nose? That was cool. Yeah. Sick, sick, sick. Did you shoot this as well, or did you just edit? Okay, there's kind of like a lot going. So one thing I mentioned in the last video, it's like all about consistency. So like if you have a couple of, you know, like effects that you are using consistently throughout the video, try to stick with those, and then try not to deviate from that, because if you deviate through it, it can become very distracting and hard to follow. Like, what is the actual theme of this video? Like, what am I supposed to be watching? You know, this like paint splash effect, I've never seen this throughout the entire video, and it looks like it's coming in at around 133. It looks really sick, but if you're gonna use this for like show it at least somewhere throughout the earlier parts of the music video, so I know I'm like, oh, this is the theme of this video, or like we're doing these paint splash effects or whatever. Unless if you're going to show something that is completely new, it has to carry some form of consistency throughout the rest of the effects that were shown earlier. But anyways, there's always exceptions to the rules as well. These are not like, you don't have to take my rules for everybody watching here. Don't take my advice for like Bible. It's just my opinion, what I've seen from shooting 10 years of music videos. But yeah, rotoscoping, cool. Just try to keep it, you know, able to follow. See, that was cool. Like, you use there was like some movement and you're like, okay, I'm gonna move. Or also, actually right here, what's going on? So it looks like it goes to the left. So she comes in the rotoscope, and then it's about to go to the left, and then it just goes up, and then we move to the right, or move to the left again. So if you're gonna do something like this, just try to keep it like very easy movement. So you want to start like, I'm gonna go up. So then let's just move it up the entire time, and then the next frame needs to move up in the same movement, in the same direction, so that your eye is able to be like, oh, sick, this transition is going up, so I'm gonna be watching up, and then the next scene comes, but then it comes in from the left, and it's just kind of like, whoa, what's going on? Also, the animation right here is a little bit linear, like it's just kind of like you can tell there's no easy ease in the keyframe. Whenever you keyframe anything, it's gotta be it's gotta be easy eased, like, or use a flow editor. Flow, you know, it's funny, I always recommend flow editor. I've never even used flow editor. I just use After Effects. I just use the After Effects ones, but this plugin right here, it's like easy for people who like don't have time to keyframe. I should get it, but like you need to use flow editor. It's super helpful. Or unless if you're just really good at keyframing. This is cool. Once again, I didn't see this effect throughout the entire video, and now it's coming in at 226. Consistency. Just try to keep it consistent. This is sick. Looks like he rotoscoped. Awesome. Yeah. Overall, really, really great edit. As I just said, consistency and keyframe flow movement. Other than that, great work. Great work. The fact that you said you didn't shoot this, and I know it's tough. Sometimes you just get random footage from the people that shoot it. Like, oh, I have to make this look cool. I think you did a really great job. Also, another thing I do want to note, this is maybe just personally from my own experience, but sometimes, like I said, less is more. I have always had that like fear. Like I get edits from a client and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to, make this look crazy. I have to make these like this footage look insane. But sometimes they actually just want an edit. They just want it cut together, and it doesn't have to have any crazy effects. But sometimes we as editors go too hard and we try to do like all these effects because we think the client wants to be impressed by like really insane visuals or whatever. But in reality, they just want like a video. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even have to. Sometimes, or actually most projects, you should not have to open up After Effects, or like they're not expecting you to open up After Effects is what I'm trying to say. So you should just start with less. There's this rule by controversial figure, but Elon Musk says rule of deletion, like minimization. It's like, okay, awesome. Whatever you have, find like 20% of it that you can delete or remove. Because if you can just remove something, like deletion and minimization is always better. It's like less is always more. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, other than that, great work, great edit. I think it's really cool. I'm going to go back to Premiere real quick just to show you guys the rest of the capabilities with this music video editor plugin that I was using earlier. So doing this process one more time. For those of you who didn't see earlier, this is the auto edit plugin, and it automatically edits music videos. It's glad that we just got our last submission on a music video because you could use auto edit to edit your music videos. So as you see, I just imported my clips, my music track, my B-roll shots. I click one button and it automatically builds my timeline. I use the Premiere Sync feature, and then I hit next. And then what it does is it detects the BPM, and it'll automatically begin to edit my music video to the beat of the song. So I can do stuff like variation and collapse, and we'll do proceed to B-roll. Now I'm going to trim out all the B-roll, the shaky parts of my B-roll on high. I'm gonna hit trim B-roll. So I'm gonna click this button, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna make a new sequence with all the shaky parts of my B-roll trimmed out. Now the cool thing about this feature is that you can use it not only for music videos, but you can use it for vlogs, if you're editing, wedding videos, event recap videos, maybe commercials, or even just you went out on a family road trip with your family and you have a bunch of footage with shaky parts. You're getting the camera ready to film, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm gonna turn it off, or I'm gonna whip my camera over here to get this shot, and then you have a bunch of shaky parts that you have to go in and trim out, right? Takes so much time to get B-roll selects. So this plugin will automatically do B-roll selects for you. And as you can see, it created a B-roll sequence for me right now. And now if we go back to the main sequence, what it's going to do, it cut out 58 seconds of shaky B-roll. It's going to automatically cut up my music video. Watch, it's going right now. Like my hands are off the keyboard. It is automatically editing my music video to the beat of the song. And then it's adding B-roll on the 5th layer. And then it is going to collapse my entire track and add B-roll, and boom, just like that, we have a music video edited for us. So it's pretty insane. As you can see in this playback over here, we have an entire rough draft of our music video edited. Look at that, whoa, I didn't even see this one before. Wait, what? So there's like B-roll of his ring, just like automatically. Dude, I've never seen that clip before. I didn't even know I had that clip. We have some more B-roll. So yeah, it's able to automatically edit your videos to the beat of the song. But most importantly is this B-roll feature. So the B-roll feature is able to automatically. Whoa. I see, dude, I didn't even know I have this footage. This is so funny because I just literally drag and drop like the folder that I have, and then it's gonna edit my entire music video to the beat of the song. So yeah, anyways, it's available out now. We just released one of the most like final largest updates of this. It's been such a fun project to work on. Oh, here's some more b-roll of the mic. That part kind of got a little bit shaky, but it kind of works in like a little camera whip transition. So I'll show you what the b-roll sequence looks like. So for reference, let's say, you know, I'm not editing a music video. So I'm gonna hit cancel. I'm just like kind of gonna close out the plugin, and then I'm gonna reopen it so it resets. So now I'm gonna go ahead and let's only do b-roll, right? What if you're not editing a music video? Hey Devin, I have a vlog, I have a wedding video, I have an event recap. Don't worry, we got you covered. So all you have to do, let's go to Rolling Loud 2025. I have a bunch of footage of Playboy Cardi. And look at this footage. Is this usable? Hell no. Maybe this shot is. The rest of it? Hell no, I can't use this. This is like actually a really bad shot. Oh, here's another shot. We have Destroy Lonely. And it's like super shaky for the most part. This is what most average event recap videos look like. Or even a shot right here. Start smooth, and then look, I'm moving, I'm adjusting the camera, right? So what I can do is I can select these clips. I'm gonna select 2 of these clips to start, and then maybe we'll take one of, do I have like a clip of net spend? I think I have like a shot of net spend. Sorry. Anyways. So I can select these clips and I hit open, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit continue, and then I get to this page where I can select and trim out the shaky or blurry part. So I'm gonna set this to high. I want to remove the most amount of camera shake so I have the smoothest shots left, right? So what I do is I set it to high, and then I hit trim B-roll. And then what it's gonna do is it's gonna take some time. So now you can just, you know, go for a walk, make some food, scroll Instagram reels if you're addicted to reels like me, and then it will give you an estimated time of arrival. So this is the time where we basically wait. But what we're actually doing right now, what's really cool about this is we're building this into a standalone B-roll plugin. So that way you can get just the B-roll selector plugin, and this is what it'll automatically do. I'll have this loading right here in the background just so you can see it and what it's doing. It might take a couple seconds to load depending on how much footage you have uploaded. Oops. Okay, so the B-roll selector right here is a separate standalone plugin. You have 100 plus raw clips, you just upload your B-roll and AI selects the stable clips, correct? You can do this 2 layers, sorted and usable and unusable. Real results. I might have to reset this, by the way, and open into a new comp. Of course it wants to file, sequence, new sequence when I'm on stream. Anyways, so I'm gonna hit extensions, new, auto edit. One second, one more time. We're just gonna re-upload the clips. Sorry, it kind of like stalled on me. Sometimes if you're open in the same project for a long time, it can kind of glitch it out, but yeah, we're just gonna grab 2 clips right here and hit upload, and then I'm gonna hit continue. Let's do high and trim B-roll. So anyways, sick. Thank you for the DM. I will check this over just a bit. I'm just trying to make sure this is working. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have it working. It's loading. So I selected those clips, as you can see, and then it is telling me we have about 10 seconds remaining on the B-roll selector, and what it's going to do is it's going to build a new sequence with all the shaky parts of my B-roll removed, so that way I don't have to do B-roll selects. Super easy. Voila! Look at that. B-roll selects done for me. Come on. These are all the usable parts. That part's kind of shaky, but usable, usable, usable. That part's kind of shaky. Usable, usable. So the cool thing about this is that even if you get a little bit of shaky parts included, they're still in their own separate clip as a whole, and you can just cut it out. So you still don't even have to make any cuts. Like this part, oh, it's shaky. It knows what's shaky and it knows what's not shaky. This part, shaky, I don't want it. This part, shaky, I don't want it. This part, shaky, I don't want it. So it categorizes pretty much for us. We're trying to improve the model and get it better, but still, the fact that I can get the smooth shots like already selected for me is insane, no? Anyways, I think it's pretty cool. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I will check out your DM that you sent me right now. So you said you DM'd it to me, the right message. Sick. Okay. I will review your video right now and then this. Okay, so you sent me a drive link. Cool. Oh, did you shoot this? Sick, sick. Sick, yeah. This is crazy. There's a lot going on here. Sick. Yeah, so let's start with thoughts. So intro, it's cool. Cool camera movement. I'm not sure if you shot this again or if you just edited. Rotoscoping is interesting. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it's like a lot of stuff going on. Maybe one thing I'd recommend is adding a texture. If you add like a paper, mixed media, or like a CRT, something to texturize it, because it's like a plain effect. You also have like blue screen, so it's pretty helpful to rotoscope it. This is interesting. There's kind of some edges going on with the rotoscoping. I'm trying to think. Maybe if you added a lightning bolt in front and then you added like a Gaussian blur, like it's out of focus or something. I don't know. It just kind of feels a little bit disconnected. Once again, the rotoscoping thing right here. I'm trying to think. It's because there's a lot of like disconnect. You want it to be like flowy. Like it needs to like. What you could do is you could just have this scene, zoom into like the black, and then like the black behind him, where like if it just zooms in and then it cuts to his finger pointing at the camera, because his finger's pointing at the camera and the screen's black, and then it cuts and then he's still behind him. And then it kind of like defeats and then it just cuts, and then he just disappears in like one cut. So if you want to do the transition, you want to like make sure the frames like line up. You know what's a good transition test is you can use Premiere Pro's scene edit detection, and if Premiere Pro cannot detect your scene edit detection, then that means you have a good transition. Basically, what I mean by that is if you right click a clip, right? And then you go over here and hit scene edit detection. Let's say it's a music video that's already edited, or a video that already has cuts, you downloaded it. It will just apply a cut where it thinks there's a cut. And if the goal of a transition is to make it feel like there is no cut, then that means you have a good transition if Premiere Pro can't detect it, or if this computer vision can't detect it. So anyways, all that to say, let's move on to the other parts of this video. So that's an interesting, cool use case, like showing the camera. There's a lot of like interesting like movement. That was cool movement. Kind of fast, like really fast. Maybe add some motion blur. This one right here, I would not do this wave warp effect thing. That's okay. You know what'd be a cool thing is if, I don't know, like I said, I know you didn't shoot, or I don't know if you shot this, but since he's switching outfits, you could do like a match cut effect where it's like him in the same spot, and then it's like, and then you do like the match cut where it's like it lines up and his face is in the same spot, but his clothes are different every time. So it's like, anyways, I think that would be cool. Sick. Yeah, overall, great edit. Great edit. I think the Gaussian blur tip. I think the edit is really well put together. I think I mean, you clearly put a lot of work into this. Just once again, it's just keyframing and it's like movement. You have to feel like you're part of the video and you're like moving with it. Anyways. Let's see if this B-roll detector is working for us now. So I'm trying to do like more demos of this, and like I guess ultimately, since I have some editors here, what is the most annoying part of editing for you? Actually, put in the chat. And what is the most time consuming for you particularly? Because one of my goals, and like I'm an editor as well. I started first and foremost as editor, but now we have a big focus on like presets and plugins. I don't just like to make things that I think look cool. I like to make things that are able to help people and like actually save people time. Just let me know what is something that's been annoying to you recently, and I probably can figure out a way to fix it. But yeah, anyways. If anybody can think of anything. So I just want to show just other use cases of this B-roll thing though before I hop off stream, because I haven't eaten in a while. I am going to edit I didn't even show the visual effects applier before. So the other cool thing about this tool is that it can apply visual effects to your music, to your music video with just checking off some buttons. So I did reset the plugin. I'm not sure if it still has memory of this project, but we'll see if it works. You can do camera shakes. I'm just doing a quick test run to see if it works. Oh, it does. It does work. So yeah, all you do is you just select the effect types that you want, and then as you can see, it is automatically creating adjustment layers. Look at this V7 layer. It's gonna automatically create adjustment layers for us on the timeline to the end of the beat. So then, yeah, it's directly on cut. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, it works. So you can automatically create camera shakes. You can add effects, whatever you want, in just the click of a button. Saves me so much time because I used to duplicate camera shake layers like so much. And then also, let's say if you want to do film burns, change the effect intensity to 68%. Watch layer V8, add visual effects, creates a new layer, and then it's adding effects to the entire timeline. So in that way we have camera shakes applied. So now camera film burns, that's what I meant to say. So you can instantly create whatever type of effects you want for your music video in just the click of a button. There's 3D objects, there's film borders. You can do film borders on top, right? So let's say you have some film burns. Now we want some film borders. Look at that. Film borders. They're like, look super cinematic now. I'm not doing anything. I'm not even dragging and dropping anything. I'm just clicking a few buttons and it'll automatically edit my music video for me. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what's the most annoying part for you, I guess. The most annoying part will always be certain types of clients. Yes, sir. Clients suck. Clients suck. I think it's just hard because there's always like just communication and expectations. Somebody wanted something and the other person thought they wanted something else. And then you end up in these like sticky client situations, and if you, especially, it's really sticky if you don't set up proper revision amounts. My biggest thing I wish I known before I did a lot of contract work is just you have to be super clear in the beginning on what the project entails and what you're getting paid for, because if you don't, there's going to be so many more revisions, there's going to be so many more things they want changed, and it sucks. Client work sucks, especially for just starting out with client work as well. So I respect you guys for doing that and dealing with the world. But one tool I do want to show you guys. It's called Revisor. Ultra secret 11% project. Let me see if I can find it. Look at this one. I'm glad you brought that up. It's called, where is it? Where is the store update? Give me 1 second. So we made this plugin where it basically takes your revisions. Oh, here you go. So yeah, Revisor takes your client revisions and then you put it in a chat and it'll automatically do client revisions for you. So if somebody says like remove the logo here, you just click the button and it'll be able to automatically handle your revisions for you. So that's like the point of Revisor. It's not out yet. There's still a lot we're like working on in terms of development, but I don't know. Would this be helpful to you guys? Would you use something like Revisor? You can just upload your, dude, where did I put it? I have the actual like landing page to it. But yeah, you can just go ahead and upload whatever client revision notes and be able to fix them. Let me 1 second. I'm gonna find the page because I made it and I do want to do something with it. Revisor. Nope, that's the B-roll selector. Anyways, I don't know where the page went. I made this whole landing page and it's gone now. It's gone. Man, that is annoying. Yeah, I don't know where it went. I had this page for it and then it's gone. Anyways, let me know if that's something that you think would be interesting. This will increase my lifespan. Watching stream while editing type vibe. That's cool. Thanks for letting me know. I'm glad to have a cool space for editors. It's just because like sometimes I used to watch these like these like streams where it's like Nick Mira and Internet Money and they like produce beats and they produce beats live on stream, but there's like nothing for video editors. So that's kind of what I wanted to make with this. Anyways, one thing I do want to create, I'm going to figure this out by the end of the stream before I hop off, is this Gmod effect. So this effect is crazy. It's based off of Y2K effects, but like with a twist of Gmod. So file, new tab. I'll show you what I have. What I'm gonna do. I have a Gmod background. I'm gonna add this in the back like this. I'm gonna hit Command F to scale it up, and then I'm going to take this. Is this the background layer? Yeah, this is the background layer. I'm gonna hit Command D to duplicate it. I'm going to create a stroke. Or what we're gonna do is we're just going to literally scale him up like this. And then we're gonna add a tint effect. And then I'm gonna change the tint straight to white. And then, kind of getting somewhere cool with this. I'm gonna add a drop shadow. I'm gonna increase the distance. I'm gonna angle it. I'm gonna increase the softness like this. So then that way we kind of have this like paper type feel effect. And then lastly, I'm gonna add a posterized time effect. Time like this. We're gonna change the posterized time. Oh, now what happened? What happened? Do I have to add this before NCTRS or what? Damn it. Anyways, maybe what I can do is just literally, I need to freeze frame these rotoscopes though. Okay, so we have this so far. This is looking super Gmod. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to freeze frame the rotoscope, which I can't fully find yet right now. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We'll just pre-comp this. Pre-comp like this, and then see, why is it rotoscoping every time? I don't know where the freeze frame rotoscope button went, but it disappeared. I don't have access to him anymore. Then I'm gonna apply the posterized time effect to this pre-comp. And then I'm gonna see what is happening. Why is it doing that? It doesn't want me to add a posterized time effect. What we might just have to do is just export this in 24 frames per second and then add posterized time, but that's gonna be so much extra, like, One thing I do want to do that the Superbunda effect style has is like these paint effects. So we actually happen to have a paint animation pack that I made a while ago. Overlay pack. No, not this. There's a sample paint animations pack right here. Y'all can check that out if you want. And then there's another paint pack. Here it is. Okay. So then what I'm gonna do, these are the letters. Oh, these are just final animations. Sick. So I'm not sure like how he did it, but let's do this one right here. This like circle animation. I'm gonna drag this behind our subject. I don't know where the circle went. Oh, it's right here. And then I'm going to change this view to third. And I'm going to change the paint animation to screen. Oh, I don't know what's happening now. Is it because I set it to... Just going to have to set it to full. Has to render everything in full. So stingy. So now we have this paint animation like this. Reality, what we need is like I'm looking at the effect that he does are like, let me see, paint overlay spray paint. It needs to be like spray paint. I found a spray paint image. 1 second. I'm downloading it from Google. And then I'm just going to put this in my screenshots. Oh, it's an AVIF file. Dang it. Can I use this? Nope. Oh, I can. Sick. Oh, I should have just edited it in the Photoshop editor. right here. Did anybody download Premiere Pro for mobile yet? Let me know. Let me know. I had to be on the stream this week actually. If you're interested, make sure to go check it out. I got flown out to San Francisco by Adobe, which is really fun. And then I spent a day there. I got to go visit my friends at Stanford, and then I went to their live streaming studio and I did the live stream announcement for Premiere Pro Mobile. It's actually pretty fun. I can't lie. And yeah, it's available. I think it's still on their channel. So yeah, you can go watch it if you want to check it out. But check out Premiere Pro Mobile. It's really cool. So now we have this like paint effect. Let's do this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm trying to think of a cool way to like, maybe some sort of like sapphire wipe effect. Like sapphire pixelate wipe, bubble blob wipe. This would be like a white plasma maybe. You. Shift D, delete this. Oh, I need to animate it. So transition white percent. Whoa. I don't think I want that. Dude, there's so many sapphire effects. I don't even know. This one is like just a standard. Your iPhone 8 Plus. No, it's actually pretty good. It's iPhone the Premiere Pro Mobile is pretty good so far. Actually, if you want to check it out, it's like really, really lightweight and easy to use. Let's try making I want this like paint animation effect to just like, is blobs what we want? Nope. Eesh. What am I supposed to do? Or I could just manually animate a mask path, but that's boring. Nobody wants to do that. It's alright, I'll just do a wipe. Linear wipe. Okay. Like this. And feather. The U keyframe. There you go. Set this to 100. There you go. That's cool. Maybe faster. I'm gonna add a keyframe like this. We're gonna hit F9. Bezier that. Starts fast. Slows down. There you go. That's okay. I approve. Then what we're gonna do, of course, after is add a camera shake. Bunch of camera shakes. I'm trying to think what else I want to do to this. Oh man, I've been on like 4 hours of sleep every day this past week. I don't know if I'm chilling. Like I feel fine. It's just I literally go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. I lay down and then I'm just like awake, and then I'll go do something, and then I end up not going to sleep. I literally forced myself to go to sleep yesterday early. Could not do it. It's like my body was anti going to sleep. Anyways, I don't know if I like this so far. I think I want something to like Super Panda. these are the videos that I'm trying to replicate. So stupid, but the editing is insane. So it's like, yeah, you can see there's this Gmod style. There's like so much de so insane. But how did he make this? How did he make this? Anyways, he had this video. This video went viral. Or not this one. I think it was this one. So yeah, this is crazy. There's like some Spider-Verse-ishness to it. It's a lot of like, it's about the animation really. It's about the fact that he's in Blender and he's doing this in Blender. I wonder if I can find a Gmod map on like for free. Mod map OBJ download. Let's see if we can find something. You can get this construction map. I don't know if this is like what we're looking for. Maybe we can use this. Is it free? RP Dead City. I don't know what game this is. Oh, this might be cool. Oh yeah, this definitely might be cool. Can I download it? Yes, I can. Sick. Oh, and there's a GLTL. We're in business. It's 31 megabytes. I'm on stream and I had to download this. Oh, I don't know if GLTFs can be imported in After Effects. I know GLBs can. We'll see. I'll download the GLB as well just in case. So After Effects can actually use GLB files inside of After Effects, straight from After Effects. Hi, I DM'd you a music video to review. Thank you for the DM. I will check them out right now. Okay, music video review. Music video review time. I know, I should force myself to just learn Blender, but why is it? It's gonna be so much work. Oh, this is cool. Sick color grade. Did you shoot this or did you just edit? Color grade is sick. Like I said, so I was talking about this a couple other videos ago. Cool title card as well. I think the blur and then combined with this white text is really sick. Color grade is just super clean. Yeah, the color grade is really clean. It's also very consistent. I like the angle of this one for sure. Oh, sorry. Did you DM me another one, Jivo? I might have missed it. Oh, thank you. I see it. Yep, I'll get to it in just a bit. Sorry. I missed the other link. My bad, Jivo. 1 second. Yeah, overall, really cool consistency, great color grade. Like I said, it's very clear that this is like the theme of the video, you know? Yeah, really sick. Just a good clean edit. Not many like effects going on here, but sometimes you don't need effects. I like the titles and the endings as well. This is really well done. Great work. Recommendations. Let's see. Maybe you could do some camera shakes. You might not even need to though. You might already have a pretty good video as is, you know? But anyways. Great work. Okay, Jivo, I'll get to your Cardi and Uzi. Sick. The animations on these are crazy. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is cool. So once again, just like I think I mentioned this earlier, but like the off-white belt in the background, for example, it's cool usage. Maybe if you like draw, I know it takes a lot of work, but like if you draw it or make it in the same theme style of the animation, it'd be pretty cool because you want to make it feel like in the same theme. This is cool here too. So here, there is there channel blur? Oh, there's channel blur here.
The moment 17 were their tuning exam years, both earning XXL freshman spots just a year apart from one another. The kids were taking over this new SoundCloud era within internet culture, and Uzi and Cardi were the perfect fit. New, hungry, and raw. Individually, they were rising stars, but together, they were hip-hop's new golden boys as a duo.
Cool. So once again, off-white belt right here in the background.
1629 was keys.
The number right here in the background. So the behind the like subject rotoscope effect. The one key thing about this is just like readability as well. So it looks like there's a lot of blank space in the middle of the I8. So maybe if you put the 6 and then the 2 in the middle, like spaced out so you can read it. Because right now I read 19. And we have this. Okay, so I guess it works. Cool. Did you animate those yourself? Really good storytelling though. You definitely make this feel like a docu. It feels like this is insane. Like this is cool. Like stuff like this is sick. This is like on theme. I feel like this would be a good thing to do the whole theme with of the video. Yeah, this is I like the consistency with the text behind the people for sure. Like I said before, maybe if you do I don't know, like a border or like something to keep it consistent, because I do this too. So whenever showing something like a reference or like a source, you also want to make sure you like communicate to your viewers that FYI, this is not my video. I'm like showing you somebody else's video. So what you can do is like have a consistent border or have a consistent like a some sort of, this is sick. Did you make this edit? This is crazy. Yeah, because if there's like a consistent border or some sort of like visual that the viewer knows, oh, this is, I'm watching a reference, then it's like easy to note. Or if there's just like even a credit tag. This video is like credit Playboy Cardi, credit Uzi, or whatever, just so they know it's not your video. But overall, it's looking really good. I love this like comic book animation right here. This is insane. What's your process on like this? Are you like building the comic or drawing the comic book first, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna animate it like this, or you starting with like, yeah, like where do you begin on those? This is cool. I wouldn't use that text personally, in my opinion. Kind of feels a little bit Google Slides-ish, but use the like you had that text style that you were doing earlier with this, like use this. It's cool how you like redrew all these like music videos and scenes and like this like art style. I like this. This is sick. This is one of my favorite music videos ever. Yeah, for this one, like if you do the border, because it's the Rolling Loud video. Cool. Good storytelling as well. Are you writing the script yourself with Chat GPT, or like are you just like making this yourself? Because it's really well put together. Storytelling though, like by the way, all my notes are relating towards visuals and like style and aesthetic, but story wise, this is fantastic. Incredible script, very well put together. Love this. This whole part right here on theme. Only thing, change this. Off-white belt is not on theme. Also, I can kind of tell that I don't know, like the fractal noise right here in the receipt thing right here. I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. You do whatever you want. But as an editor, I'm like, oh, that's a fractal noise. This montage is kind of cool. There's some parts of it that have texture and some parts of it that don't. I think you're trying to go with like the highlights with like on the CRT. Maybe you're using like some sort of blending mode where you took this montage and then you change the blending mode to like lighten or something. Maybe like take the texture and put the texture on top and then change the texture's blending mode instead of putting the texture behind it. Change the blending mode, because then it becomes like inconsistent. Like right here there's like CRT on only Uzi's nose, but then right here there's not. Like the point of texturing is you want it to feel like it's like I don't know, like there's, you could, if I was able to touch this, I'd know what it feel like, if that makes sense. And then right here it just feels like digitally emulated, but that's besides the point. This, like I said, the story is still incredibly phenomenal. I mean, yeah, clearly people think this is like other people know this as well. Like the story is great, but I'm just putting notes on visuals. So yeah, sick work, man. This is crazy. Crazy work. Awesome. Okay, if anybody else has any, I'm gonna go through my DMs, make sure I didn't miss anything else. If anybody else has any other feedback or things they want reviewed, let me know. I will do a couple more reviews before I hop off. I think we did an exact 2 hours. It's kind of the goal here. Yeah, we did. Wait, 1:16. No, we have 4 more minutes until 2 hours. I'll stay on for 4 minutes. I gotta hit these like marks. I'm like, nope, I gotta. But yeah. Anyways, let me. Oh, dude, I'm gonna finish this edit. So, we have that. Super exciting right now. We just downloaded that entire GLB, and watch this. I can drag and drop GLBs into After Effects, and they come textured. This is gonna be insane. Maybe I shouldn't have put it in this comp. This is gonna probably blow up my comp. Whoa! Gmod in After Effects. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Hold on. I gotta save this before the entire After Effects crashes and then I lose everything and I'm like, no. Okay. Where am I putting this? Brain. Oh man, lost this. Can I just save it to like a standard After Effects file? Save as. I'll just have to put it somewhere random for now. One second. Super Panda Gmod edit. Okay, guys, look at this. Is this not cool? And see. So I'm gonna make a file new comp just so that it doesn't blow up my. Oh my goodness. So we can now animate this entire scene if we wanted to. The unfortunate thing about this though is that now we're underground. It's also interesting how the sky is just black. It's just pure black. So now we can make a camera, file new. Where is it? Oh, layer new camera. And then I'm going to make this camera right here and we're going to change the view to the camera. Active camera 1. And now I'm going to, yeah, sick. So we're going to change the position of the camera and now we can basically animate our entire scene using the camera. I think this is so cool. Is this just, why is the position, oh, is this point of interest? Sorry, excuse me. So, I think the Uzi and Cardi video is definitely better, in my opinion. But, great storytelling nonetheless. You know what I'm going to actually do? Instead of using this camera to edit the view, just going to reposition a couple of things. And then we can go ahead and add Yeah, this is crazy. So crazy. But you hear my computer. My computer's about to explode. Actually. Yeah. So we can take the Gmod background. And then we can add, let's add a blue sky to the back. So I'm loading an entire map inside of After Effects right now. I might have a sky PNG. Sky. Bright sunny day sky. Add this to the back. Scale it up. Awesome. There we have it. We have a somewhat of a Super Bunda Gmod style edit. I will work on this. I want to do a tutorial on this soon anyways, so you'll see that coming soon. But with that, guys, I am going to hop off now at the moment. It's been a fun stream. It's been awesome. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I will be streaming later sometime next week, so make sure you have channel notifications on. Other than that, happy editing, and I will catch y'all soon.